This has been stripped. Someone's been in here. Hot water heater's disconnected. You have no idea what to expect. All you can do is take your shot, go to the opportunity, take a look, put in your offer, and hopefully you get the deal. You don't have to hunt for every single foreclosure deal. Sometimes they're going to come to you. I actually got an email yesterday from a local wholesaler that had a pre-foreclosure under contract, and we are on our way right now to talk to him, see if we can put a deal together. I'm hoping that it's just gonna be us, but sometimes these things end up turning into block parties. So par for the course for real estate. You gotta take your shot, go there and take a look. But we're gonna have a conversation with him, take a look at the house, see if it fits our numbers and our criteria, and hopefully we can put a deal together. I know this foreclosure sale is coming up in the next 2 weeks or so. I really get antsy when they have open houses like this, because then you have average investors that are supposed to close on these houses, and they got, private money and hard money, and it's like, hopefully they can get this thing closed before the foreclosure sale. But a lot of the value a company like mine provides is certainty. We've closed over 500 foreclosure houses. People know in the area that we can do it and that we're reliable. So will I be the highest offer? Probably not. Will they be looking for a certain offer? Perhaps. So we're gonna go in there, give them the best offer we can, and hope for the best. Michael, good to meet you. So you don't really know what to expect when you come into these situations. I was told we were meeting here with the wholesaler and we were going to take a look at the house. Well, the seller ended up being here, and there's a parade of people through here. So that's real estate. You have no idea what to expect. All you can do is take your shot, go to the opportunity, take a look, put in your offer, and hopefully you get the deal. So this is from another local wholesaler. He's learned a lot from me, from my social media on foreclosures. This is a foreclosure house. The sale, I believe, is the end of next week at the time of filming this. So we're gonna take a look at it. Hopefully they'll realize that they really need an investor on this house that can make an offer that they can close really quick. And they're used to handling pre-foreclosures. A lot of the guys I've seen walking around here are really good investors, but they're not necessarily good with timeliness or expediency or closing, on a moment's notice. So we're gonna take a look around here. This house needs a lot of work, has good bones, and there's a lot of opportunity, but we'll show you around to a few things that you should look at when evaluating a house like this, especially when there's a lot of stuff in here. So let's take a look at the house, see what we can find. Yeah, so this is definitely a character home. Kind of got that Tudor style, arched doorways, things like that. A lot of character, a lot of buyers would love this type of thing. We've got a cute little kitchen. Not much really here. Obviously, they haven't done dishes in a minute. One thing to consider when you're looking at these houses, I thought this was drywall on the walls, but as you look closer, come in here, Austin, take a look. You can see that the material on the walls is plaster and lath. So you automatically know you may need to do a lot of repairs around that can get kind of costly. So basement obviously needs quite a bit. The foundation walls appear to be really good, but here are the couple of concerning things that I want you guys to look for when you're out looking at your own houses and evaluating those. This is the spot where the electrical panel should go. It's completely disconnected. It has old wiring, so it'd probably need a whole rewire in the house. There's a lot going on here that's a problem. And if you follow me over here, I apologize, it's dark, so hopefully you guys can see. Maybe this isn't the right path.
your video guy's tripping over.
Yeah, we're just showing what's real up in here, Maybe I have to give Austin hazard pay or something. But there is one bright spot. We have the fruits of the Spirit on the wall. We can't complain about that. So even in the darkest of times, there's that. Woo! Gonna need a completely new HVAC unit. This has been stripped. Someone's been in here and taken whatever they can to piece it apart and sell it. Hot water heaters disconnected. So a lot of the expensive things in this house are gonna be needed. But the foundation's in really good shape. The bones are there. It's just, do the numbers work? So it looks like this house has 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and then there's an upstairs loft area. So up here, you have the potential for a bedroom here. You kind of got this weird wall layout here that you might need to change, but there's an opportunity. Then you kind of have this, what I would call a second living room or something like that. And then you have another small bedroom over here. Obviously this house needs a lot of stuff moved out of it. I think once it's all moved out, it probably wouldn't look so bad. But we're a pretty extensive rehab. In the email from the wholesaler, it said light to medium rehab. This is a pretty heavy rehab. So we're probably looking, $80,000 or so for the rehab on this. So we'll just have to factor that in and make our offer accordingly, and hopefully it'll work for the wholesaler so that they can make some money and work for the seller before the sale coming up. Yeah, take a look at this. If there's any exposed electrical boxes, take a look at those. If you look really close, you can see these are old, like almost charred looking and frayed. So immediately we know we're gonna have to do some electrical work. A little scary. Between that and the electrical panel being missing, there's an issue there. Sweet, man. Thank you. Absolutely, man. So after walking that house, you saw that it needs a lot. With my style of investing, I don't like to do huge projects like that. We're more oriented for $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 rehabs. $80,000 plus rehabs start getting a little time consuming, a little stressful because there's all kinds of unknowns. You saw with that house, the HVAC, the electrical, the siding. There's probably a plumbing issue knowing what the condition of the house is. So that type of $70,000 to $80,000 rehab can balloon to $100,000. And this is the type of house that you're not really certain what type of profit you're going to get. The comps are all over the place. The rehab's all over the place. Will I give an offer? 100% yes. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You know what they say.
But be careful with your underwriting. Don't do a deal just to do a deal. If this type of house makes you antsy, makes you nervous, walk away. It's okay. Make an offer at what's acceptable to you. Just because a wholesaler asks a certain number, that doesn't mean you have to give them that. Give them the number that works for you. Are you gonna get them all? You're not. But you make your profit on the buy. So you don't want to buy it too high, and then the entire project, you got all these problems and you're worrying about, am I flipping this house to break even? We're not in the business to do that. We're in the business to make profit. So be careful on this house because it's a foreclosure. It has my heart a little bit more. So I will give them an offer. We'll see if we get it. If we do, we'll definitely do an update video on flipping this house and let you see the before and after, because that would be a pretty dramatic transformation there. So hopefully you got a little bit of value out of this. Do not try to do too much on a rehab. If it's too much for you, be okay with that. Look for any potential issues in the house. All of the high ticket stuff. Take a lot of pictures. Be aware of what's going on. Don't try to just skirt stuff under the rug to do a deal. You have to see the problems. You have to evaluate it. You have to do the right thing for yourself and your business. Hopefully this has given you a little bit of value, kind of got you a behind the scenes look at what a foreclosure house looks like, what to look for when evaluating a property, the kind of unexpected nature of what to expect when you come to an appointment. Hopefully this has given you some value. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.